This is Joy Mining Machinery, a global leader in the manufacture of underground mining equipment with 55 facilities in countries around the world. Today we're at the equipment assembly plant in Franklin, Pennsylvania, where Joy Mining administers digital signage for screens at this facility and other facilities around the U.S. and around the world. The company has rolled out its signage in stages using Blackbox's iCompel. iCompel is an integrated hardware-software platform for managing digital content over a network. Joy Mining's signage project came about because the company wanted to show consistent sales messaging in every lobby at every Joy Mining office. The president of the company really wanted a truly uniform look with branding and company information the same, no matter the site. Customers and vendors who come into the lobby are greeted with a screen showing corporate videos and the latest messaging. An RSS ticker at the bottom shows Joy Mining stock information. What you're seeing now is what can be seen on other screens in different Joy Mining locations. All of this is administered from the office's Media Services department. I should also mention that each office has the ability to customize zones on each screen. This way they can show messaging unique to their location. They can post welcome messages for their own customers in their language and show products that a particular office specializes in. iCompel is very easy to install and administer. A publisher appliance located in Joy Mining's Media Services department sends content out over the company network to a subscriber unit at each screen location. In this lobby's application, the player sits on a shelf next to the screen, but it can also be mounted on the back of a screen. Here we are in the company's engineering department, where the company is using iCompel signage to provide engineering metrics to the employees in the department. The sign shows up-to-date performance data, not only for Joy Mining operations in America, but also Eurasia, Australasia, and Africa. This phase of the project came out of the company's Engineering Excellence Initiative. Before they began using the signage to provide the info, engineering staff had to go to their managers to get this performance data or wait until the next staff meeting. Now at a glance, they can see how certain goals are being met immediately and where action is immediately required. What's nice is that iCompel system can be ordered with a remote control. This way, instead of waiting for the presentation to cycle through the entire pre-programmed playlist, a staff member can push some buttons to toggle between the different worldwide regions to see how they're doing. This is a screen near the punch clock at the Franklin plant. Human resources announcements and safety-related info are shown on this screen. But the company also uses the screens here and in other plants to show job vacancies and other required information. So now, instead of an HR staff member having to drive to a plant in the region and post job announcements on a bulletin board, they can just deliver that information digitally to each screen. The company estimates that it has saved about 10 hours per week in travel time, not to mention the cost for gas and having to print out new materials. Plus, the information is always up to date. Here we are on the factory floor at the Franklin plant. This is where the iCompel signage has really paid off in terms of money and time saved in its manufacturing process. The use of signage came from discussions by a company task force that is constantly trying to find new ways to improve Joy Mining's manufacturing quality and efficiency. It now uses digital screens in the plant itself to display Kanban information in real time. The Kanban signage tells workers which parts are in inventory and in transit, and in what bins parts are to be found. Prior to iCompel, workers at Joy didn't have an efficient way to scan and get information back from the system. Now they can just look at the board, which shows the new totals for each bin right there on the screen. Once the parts are scanned and displayed on the screen, the info is fed to the off-site fabricators, ensuring that parts are being produced only as needed and just in time for use. By using digital displays, the company has been able to eliminate the use of paper tickets for their inventory management system. Once fully implemented, the iCompel-driven Kanban system will enable instant communication of manufacturing and inventory information around the world, which will make the company even more efficient in terms of parts produced and how manpower is used. So as you can see, Joy Mining has really taken digital signage much farther than what it was originally intended. As a matter of fact, their initial request was just for a lobby-only informative signs for folks visiting their location. So what was once intended for that simple application has now grown into a globally interconnected and highly strategic set of tools that have helped Joy Mining save money and time with its internal processes. And it's all administered right here in Franklin, PA.